Hello and welcome to Snack Decisions, the show where I help you make good snack decisions. As you can see, we are still on one camera, and hopefully by the end of the Easter celebration, we'll be back to two. Who knows? I'm still having fun doing one camera, so. But we're doing an Easter, a challenging one for some people. I did it in the first Easter celebration, Snack 3. They're coming back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's the Peeps. Oh, the Peeps. People hate the Peeps. These looked interesting because they're Rice Krispie treat Peeps, but I don't. Yeah, the last ones I remember just tasted like marshmallow. I forgot what flavor. I think it was cotton candy, and it was just like, no, it just tastes like marshmallow. Rice Krispie treats have marshmallow in it, so hopefully that's a good sign. I'm hoping for some crunch because the Rice Krispie treats have crunch or something in them. I don't know. I'm going to find out. That's why I went for these, because they have like a Dr. Pepper one. Oh, yeah, it's going to try to taste like Dr. Pepper, okay, with some vanilla and marshmallow flavoring. I get it. This one actually has marshmallow in it, so hopefully it's a big chance to get this right, honestly. But yeah, Peeps goes hard for Easter. I want to say I saw 5 to 10 different varieties for Easter. So, yeah, it was the double pack, so I think I got 8 of these, so I hope to God they're good. Oh, boy. Okay. Here we go on the packaging. Bigger box. Shouldn't be too difficult, I'm guessing. Yeah, it ripped very easy. However, once you get past that, yeah, they are in a tray, and that's nice, but there's really no way to protect them outside of putting it in like a Ziploc bag and putting that in the cupboard or something. I think on the first one I did report that some people like to, let these sit out and get a little crusty. That doesn't seem good to me, honestly, but some people like them, so if you do, ignore the packaging. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to give this packaging a 1 because it's really difficult to keep these fresh for a long time, and man, I don't know how sweet these are, but I don't know how many Peeps one can eat in a sitting, so you're going to have to definitely somehow keep these fresh. There you go. They come in this nice little Peep package of 5. Okay, they smell like a Rice Krispie treat, so that's a good sign. Come apart easy as well. Beep beep. There you go. Yeah, so I'm hoping for some crunch. I honestly don't know what to expect in these outside of marshmallow. So, here we go. I'll be honest, I might have to stop doing Peeps on the Easter celebration episodes. They all taste the same. It tastes like marshmallow. I think what they were attempting was to get the Rice Krispie flavor in the dusting on the outside, but I don't get any of that. It's like a Rice Krispie that's a lot of marshmallow. We've all had those before, where instead of having a nice balance between, it's a marshmallow glob with some Rice Krispies sprinkled about. You barely get the taste. That's what these are. These are straight marshmallow. I don't get much Rice Krispie. It tastes like the other Peep, I think, the regular yellow ones. I don't even think they put flavoring on these, honestly. They're just branded as Rice Krispie treats. Yeah, it's just straight marshmallow. Okay, that's fine, but that's what a Peep is. It's not. You hand this to me, I wouldn't say Rice Krispie treat. I would say that's a marshmallow Peep, like everything else. So maybe I should have went for the Dr. Pepper because that might have had some flavor in it. I don't know. That being said, this, just because I don't get any Rice Krispie flavoring in it, 1 star. It's just a marshmallow Peep, honestly, and I wanted Rice Krispie and I didn't get that. So, yeah. 1 star on that. Value. This is where it really excels. I think retail on these was $2.50. I got these for $1.50. That's outstanding. Even though these things don't taste like Rice Krispies at all, and they just taste like Peeps. If you like Peeps for $1.50 for 10 of them, that's outstanding. That's 5 stars. I would say the regular price, $2.50, would be like a 4-star thing. But $1.50 for all this, well, maybe they want to get rid of them. I don't know. But that's great. Anything lower, yeah. But 5-star value, that's really where it excels, honestly, here. But, yeah, I want more Rice Krispie out of this. There's not much of that going on. Maybe the beer will help save it at the snack bar. And on the snack bar today, I went with something smartly that really doesn't have much vanilla in it, I hope. From Azadi Brewing, this is Pista, or Pista, something. I think it's Pista. I'm probably getting the name wrong. Unfortunately, I don't know the accent on that. But yeah, this is a chocolate pistachio porter, 5.5% ABV. So Azadi began in November of 2020 at Pilot Project Brewing. It was started by Ray Schrand, also known as Gator, and Bhavik Modi. They basically, Azadi means freedom in Hindi, and that's where most of they try to source their ingredients, if they can, from India. I had a Cochin, their lemongrass saison, where they sourced the lemongrass from India, and it was unbelievably good. Probably my favorite beer from them, honestly. So yeah, this Pista that's pistachios in Hindi. They flavored mithal, which is the Hindi word for sweets that they give out during Diwali. So this is something they've used for centuries in those sweet treats, and they're just trying to put it into a porter, obviously, with some chocolate. If you want a lot more information about Azadi, my craft beer podcast, ABV Chicago, episode 432 from May of 2022 is when we did a lot of the Azadi beers and actually interviewed the co-founders as well. But yeah, this looked interesting, and I believe chocolate pistachio is Dubai chocolate, but I don't know. But that's what got me to get it. As you can see, a fair amount of head, 2 to 3 fingers, a little bit on the heady side there. Looks dark, pitch black here, but if you hold it up to the light, there is a little bit, you can kind of see through it. There's a crimson tint to it. It kind of poured a caramel color as opposed to a black. So I think that's more in line with a porter, especially a 5.5% ABV porter. All I do know is nuts, any type of nut, unless you're using an extract, is extremely difficult to pull off. So while I am hopeful I get some pistachio, I'm not expecting like, oh, that's a ton of pistachio with a ton of chocolate. I might get, I'm hoping for a fair amount of chocolate, but I'm assuming just some nuttiness from the pistachio. I don't even know if I'll be able to pull pistachio from it, but we will see. There's definitely a roast character from the porter. There's some chocolate. It's almost maybe a little bit more than a dusting, but there is some chocolate in there. And there's something else. Now, I know pistachios are in this, so I'm going to say it's some nuttiness, but I don't know if I would guess that if I didn't see the label ahead of time, but I would definitely say there's something else going on or in here. So I will say nutty, but who knows if I was doing this blind, I don't know. But yes, definitely some roast character and definitely a chocolate character as well. I'm hoping that pulls out a little bit more in the taste, because man, I got some marshmallow vanilla Peeps coming your way. They went for a more drinkable porter as opposed to one that is going to be extremely flavorful with the things they listed on the can. There is a bitterness. I'm assuming that's a roast bitterness. It could also be a baker's chocolate bitterness. It is not a sweet chocolate. This is a very bitter beer. At the finish, there is a little bit of a nutty character. Again, I would not be able to identify pistachios out of a lineup on this. I would just say a little bit of nuttiness. It hangs around, but the big star here is this bitterness. Again, it's not a hop bitterness. It's either a bitter baker's chocolate or a roast bitterness, but that is definitely the star here. It is very drinkable for 5.5. Obviously, it's 5.5% porter, but you're meant to drink a lot of these, and the bitterness is really supporting multiple sips. And yeah, you can finish a can of this as well. I obviously, I'm always more on the sweet side of things for certain things like this. I was hoping for a little bit more chocolate and maybe a little more nuttiness, but I was tempered on the pistachio flavor. The chocolate, I could use a little more on that. So I will give the Pista 3 stars in taste, but I'm assuming it's going to do very well, hopefully with the Peeps, these marshmallow things that don't do anything but marshmallow. So let's see how it goes on the pairing. I almost want to do a reverse pairing on this and drop a Peep in there, because in the mouth when I'm pairing them, it was just basically sucking up all the beer into the peepness of it, and then gushing out from there, I guess. So basically, what it does is when the beer is in the mouth before the Peep sucks it up, apparently, it does bring a little bit of a roasty character, and I get more of the chocolate than I did on the the free sip, if you will, without any pairing in my mouth. After the Peep sucks it up, though, it's all marshmallow Peep, although you do get a little bit of a roast as you keep biting into it because the Peep has sucked up all the beer, apparently. I didn't know that's how that worked with this in the mouth. Okay, sure. But it's kind of interesting. This Peep is a very powerful marshmallow vanilla flavor, and the Azadi is a 5.5% light beer. So it does, by the end of it, it is out of the way. It's not doing much. The Peep is dominating. However, the Azadi beer, the Pista, did knock some of the sweetness down a little bit. The pairing is fun. It kind of makes me want to eat multiple Peeps with this, as opposed to just the one, because it tastes like marshmallow. So that's a good sign. And the fact that I got a little chocolate out of it, a little bit more than normal, is good as well. It's just I wanted it to hold up a little more, meld better with it, or somehow resist the vanilla urge of the Peep. I don't know. Yeah, the Peeps are singular, apparently. I have no idea. They're just a behemoth of vanilla and marshmallow. So, yeah, the pairing, oh, yeah, I'm waffling on it. I'm going to give it 3 stars. It's fine. Maybe if this was a little bit bigger of a porter and had a little bit more of a flavor kick to it, maybe the chocolate was a little bit heavier in it, or the nuttiness was, it would stand up to that vanilla bomb of the Peep. But as is, it doesn't. But if this was, if this was part of a pairing, as if Azadi did a Easter pairing or a Peep this would go well with. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. It's not going crazy, but it's not fighting each other and leaving it behind at all. Well, I hope you enjoyed week 3 of this year's 2026 Easter Spectacular, or Easter Celebration, not Spectacular. Easter Celebration. 2 more. We got an extra week at the end of March. So yeah, I get a 5th Easter thing, which I'm always excited and happy to do for you. But yeah, 2 more. Hope you're enjoying these. Like, subscribe, follow, shoot me an email, snackdecisions@gmail.com. 2 more. I have a lot of snacks all ready and waiting to go as soon as I get done with this Easter celebration. Yeah, why do I keep calling it spectacular? I don't know. That's Christmas. But yeah, this Easter celebration, 2 more, and I got a lot of stuff. I even got some ice cream. So as we get to the warmer months, ice creams. Yes, ice cream snacks. Yes, finally. Until next time, make good snack decisions.